What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You guys saw the last video. We built a roof rack on the Hilux. Now, we do have a few things. I did decide to do a little change on the roof rack, and we got to paint it. We got to throw our lights on. I did get my lights in. I know you guys are going to freak out. Hey, I warned you. We're going all out. So I bought these. I think these are 7-inch, and they're these amber or yellow lights. Now I'm gonna set them up here and show you guys. It does look so much better with these lights on, and it kind of fills out those ends where I cut the shroud, and you can see I did do like a little kind of a circle cutout for these lights on that shroud. So hey, I told you guys, I told you we're going all out and we're gonna do something way different. So I'll flip you around, I'll show you guys this. So you can see with the lights, it does look a lot better. It kind of fills in these corners. I love it. I think it looks so good with these lights. Now, I know it's more of like an off-road style kind of roof rack light setup, but I don't know. I like it. I think once it's done and painted up, I think it's going to look really sweet. Now, one thing I wanted to change is I want to add another one of these same exact bend bars, kind of right behind the lights here. And that'll, I mean, I'm not planning on putting anything up here, but if you did want to mount or kind of carry something up here, I'm not going to put a bunch of crossbars and mesh, but having one more bar right here would allow you to put something up there if, you know, if you decide to strap something to the roof. So that is, I mean, I kind of just built it for looks and for lights. I think it looks really good with that shroud, but I mean, I guess if someday you did want to throw something up there that's not too big and not too heavy, it would, you could do that with another crossbar. Now, I know you're going to comment on these mounts. This is a double seamed joint here where the roof and the side kind of comes up. You can see it's double layered. So actually, even with these little, these are 5mm bolts, even with just those little 5mm bolts in there, this thing is sturdy. It's really strong. Obviously, you're not going to be able to put, you know, 1,000 pounds up there, but something light would be no problem. It's plenty strong on that little sill there. So first things first, we got a little bit of this tube left over. So we're gonna cut this up, bend this up the same as that one, throw a notch on each side, and we're gonna weld that in. And then we gotta figure out lights for wiring, and then we gotta throw some paint on it. I think I'm just going to do what we did on the front bumper here. I'm gonna paint it white, I'm gonna grind down some areas, let it rust, and then I'm gonna throw some clear coat on it. Now, I probably won't rust the sides a whole lot, or these tube areas, just this shroud. I kind of want, you know, kind of some rust kind of running down the front of it. I think that will complete the look and it'll kind of match the whole truck. So let's get to it. Let's get this tube cut up and weld it in and get to painting. While most people are out here trying to figure out how to deal with their rust, I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing to rust more. So it does look good. I really actually like the look of it, but I wish it rusted a little bit more. Last time when I did my front bumper, I got it really rusty, really nasty looking. The rust was kind of like staining down the white paint. This one didn't want to rust. I gave it like 3 days with the same solution I used on the front bumper, and for some reason this one didn't want to rust. But either way, I like it. It looks good. It's got, you can kind of see a little bit of the mill scale through because I didn't grind it all the way down to bare metal. I left some of the mill scale on, so you kind of get the rust, you get the bare steel look, and then you get the mill scale. I think it turned out sweet. Now we just got to bolt this thing on, get the lights bolted on, and run some wires into the cab, get our switch wired up, and see how this thing looks all said and done. What do you guys think? I think this thing turned out sweet. I really like it. Honestly, I like it more than what I was kind of imagining when I started the build. Honestly, when I did that first bar, like I said, I didn't like it. I thought it was gonna look really funny, but after a few things, especially with the paint job, I think the paint matches really good. So I am stoked with this thing. I think it turned out amazing. What do you think? Well guys, that is about a wrap for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Why don't you drop a comment, let me know what you think about the roof rack, the lights. Well, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Why don't you go smash that thumbs up button, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.